I have had this budget IM from 7 years for a while, to be precise, around a month. And I have been burning it in occasionally. I will not say that I have been burning it in regularly, but I believe I have put in around, if not more, around at least 100 hours. And yes, this is the final review of the 7 years G1. G1, people are saying that G1 stands for gaming one or anything like that. This is a dynamic driver IM with a decent, I will say, not a very heavy kind of impedance here. We do not have exact values on the box, but it's 18 ohm, and that should be enough to drive it with reasonably powerful sources. It's not like it is power hungry or anything like that. So driving it out of a mobile phone will not be an issue, will not be a big issue either. And this one has decent sensitivity too, and you do not need to dial the volume really up to have a good volume out of it. So yeah, this is a decent IEM you can use with either from a weaker USB DAC amp like 200 rupees DAC amps from Venture Electronics VE, and those audio cooler DAC amps too. You can use that to power this one. So this one is not very demanding, and we are getting a good quality cable here too. You can see this is not a bad cable or anything like that. It is not bouncy, does not look cheap like the Kiwi Ear IMs. Kiwi Ear IMs come up with horrible cables. This one is a very good quality cable, and this tips to feel kind of premium for the asking price, priced at just $35 or around 3100 rupees as here in India. This one comes with a very good set of accessories too. Good cable, good case. You guys can see this is not a hard case or anything like that, but it's a rubber case and you can pocket it. So no problem when it comes to the setup accessories, cable and that kind of stuff. And build quality is very good. This one is slightly on the heavier side. Okay, let me be very precise about that. This one is slightly on the heavier side because of its metal build, or else this is fairly decent, not huge or anything like that. The size is small enough and it's fairly comfortable inside the ear. Nozzle is not very deep. Okay, let me be very clear about that. The nozzle is not very deep, and it does not go deep into the ear, so it's not uncomfortable or anything like that. But if you have huge ears or huge ear cavity, it might tend to fall out. Possible, that is possible. I'm not saying it is going to fall out, but it's possible it might fall out. So in that case you will have to use the bigger sized ear tip here. So we are getting 4 set of ear tips for variety of sizes. In any case, let's move on to the sound quality. I did the initial impression 1 month ago, and my initial impression has not been overwritten by its burned in version. Okay, this still is a W shaped IM with a bit of balance, slight bit of extra bit of sharpness in the finishing region that can give it a more clearer kind of feeling, yet that can be tiring. Okay, let me be very clear about that. It can be 7 years G1 can be slightly tiring, okay, because of its pronounced S, okay, hiss, as we say in audiophile terms, to be precise. There is a bit of hiss. Okay, it's not sensitive or anything like that. There is no floor noise to be worried about, yet this one has that pronounced hiss that we usually do not enjoy. Most of the time we do not enjoy that. In any case, the bass is good. Okay, I will not say the bass is bad or anything like it's very good. It's not a very boomy kind of IM, yet it has good bass body. Sub bass is decent. I will not say that it's the deepest. It's a slightly mid bassy IM with very good punch and area of impact. Okay, area of impact is not small or not very big. It's not a very bassy kind of IM. Okay, to be precise, it's not a very bassy kind of IM, yet it conveys the feeling with a decent amount of accuracy. It sounds very good. for just $35, and the layer delivery is there, no issues with the layering or anything like that. Dynamics are good too. It's not like it is lacking with dynamics or anything like that. And the DK is slightly on the faster side for a budget IEM, I will say. So this that definitely gives it better dynamics and control over slightly slower loose notes. So it's a good clean sounding IEM. So should you use it with gaming depends on the mid range most of the time, because most of the action in games happen in the mid range. So yes, you can definitely use this for gaming because of its extra bit of sharpness in the finishing region with both vocals and instruments in the upper mid region. Okay, instruments like cymbals, triangles, and even tambourines, and those footsteps and that kind of stuff, those crispiness of leaves, crackling of leaves and doors and that kind of stuff is slightly more pronounced with the G1. Okay, it delivers slightly sharper finishing definition. Okay, it has good amount of resolution, decent amount of texture with both male and female vocals. It's not like it is very textured or anything like that. And the tonality is not artificial. Timbre is decent too. It's not like it is very analog or anything like that. Yet it is doing well. It's not like it is artificial or unnatural or anything like that. So yeah, that is why this IEM is good. Okay, if we move on to the highest, that is why this is slightly shaky. Okay, I will not say it is very clean or anything like that. It has good amount of agility, it has good amount of layering, it has good amount of space between instruments, yet it is not very well defined. Okay, treble is where this IEM is slightly lacking when I compare it with something like KVE's Melody or even KVE's Kanta. Okay, those are $80-90 IEMs. This one is a 35 3,000 rupees IEM. So yeah, there is a difference there. If you have the budget, if you want a better performance, you should definitely look into those IEMs instead of this. So yes, the treble is its weaker point. It does not have a very well developed treble. Okay, instruments are good, they have good amount of energy, they have good amount of height and that kind of stuff, yet it kind of feels like it is slightly lacking with the air part. Okay, it's not very airy. Extension is decent, but you will not feel that the extension translates into staging or space. So that is where this IEM is slightly not excelling. Okay, I will not say this one is an excellent IEM for treble or anything like that. Yet treble has a bit of extra bit of energy. Okay, it's not like it is lacking energy. Upper treble might be slightly on the darker side, yet the mid treble and lower treble region are a bit on the taller, slightly more energetic side. Yet it is a good comfortable IEM. It's not like it has a lot of sharpness or anything like that. So no need to worry about the sharpness part. If I have to talk about the staging, it has very good staging. I like the staging. It is tall, it is wide enough, and it has reasonable amount of Z-axis. You cannot expect a lot of Z-axis presence in an IEM that is priced at just $35. Yet it has a bit of Z-axis in the further parts where the instruments are placed further from the head. We get a bit of Z-axis, or else closer to the head, it does not have a lot of Z-axis presence. Okay, in any case, I'll say this is a very good IEM if you can handle a bit of finishing sharpness. Okay, it has that sharpness. It has a bit of finishing sharpness that some of us enjoy. It conveys a bit of better details. It is not more detailed, but yes, that extra bit of sharpness can feel like this one is slightly more detailed than a smoother sounding IEM. Yet this is a very good IEM. If you want a good IEM for gaming and that kind of stuff, you can definitely consider this. So this is it. This is my review of 7 Hz G1. Thank you for watching, guys. Have a nice day. Enjoy.